Yo, what's going on? What's going on? All right, you know what time it is. You know what rhyme it is. It is the Foreign National Born Natural A6, live and direct, live in effect. You know, we're here to break it down a little bit. Today we're gonna be talking about some conduct. Oh man, we got a troll in here today. We about to have some fun. We got this pencil neck head ass muff that stay want to troll on my channel. You a racer number two pencil head looking ass boy. If you don't get the hell off my page with that stupid shit. We already covered that multiple times. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You are a complete idiot and you're just trolling my channel at this point. So you about to get roasted. You got that V for Vendetta looking facial hair, boy. Slide up off my page, man. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I thought you was a foreign national. I thought you was a goddamn number two pencil. Turn your head upside down and erase your comments, goofy. Foreign national, American national. And that's the thing, like, we start getting in this knowledge. We got a bunch of people in here trolling. This guy's probably a damn lawyer. He's probably pissed off. He's probably one of them police officers that weren't able to make a stop. Pretty sure that's what the case is. But at this point, we already know what the difference between a U.S. citizen and a foreign national is, pretty much. If you read for your city, the foreign national police policy clearly states anything other than a U.S. citizen is a foreign national, you dumb bastard. So what I need you to do is turn your sink on, right? Stop the drain. Like turn your kitchen sink on. Make sure there ain't nothing in the kitchen sink. Turn your kitchen sink on. Like make sure the drain is stopped up. And then when it gets full, I need you to put your head inside there and take a deep breath, okay? And get the fuck off my channel because you don't know what you're talking about. So with that says, boom, we're moving on. So what we're going to be talking about today is how to conduct yourself as a foreign national. So it has been brought to my attention that there has been a gentleman in particular, and I don't even know if we're going to say any names yet as of right now, but there's been a gentleman that was pulled over, and he was kind of getting into a shouting match with the police. So again, I've done multiple videos on this, and I don't even know the full context of the stop. I'm waiting for everybody to call in right now so we can get a general idea of exactly what happened for real, and then know exactly what went on. So I was informed that it was a gentleman that was stopped and was having a shouting match with the police, the statute enforcers, and the dude ended up getting hemmed up pretty much. So I'm gonna drop the link here, and we're gonna go ahead and move forward like that. I got you, man. Don't worry about it. I got you. Yeah. So this is not how we conduct ourselves. We don't get in the shouting matches with the statute enforcers because that won't do anything. I mean, that's not a good idea. There's been a lot of stuff going. We're gonna talk about a few things tonight. I got 1 hour, so we're gonna have to lightning speed cover on these topics because I did want to bring a couple things to the forefront of everything that's happening. So we're gonna do that. So jump on in and we can get started. So you guys probably already heard about the Joe Biden thing when he's talking about going door to door and vaccinating people. And here's the thing about it, man. What I would say is it's one of those things where it has to be offered, but it can't be forced. There's no way they can force it. If you know anything about how this stuff works, they get the best results when you volunteer. But if they can't get you to volunteer, they have to find some kind of way to make you or to get you to volunteer. You have to acquiesce, though. It can't force you to do it. You got to want it. That's the only way that can happen. So people are pissed off and people are like worried about the whole entire joint. But I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about it, though, because it's not that big of a deal. So, I mean, yeah, he's talking about going door to door, such and such. That could easily mean people that want the vaccine door to door. That service might be available, like like DoorDash for vaccines, where they can come to you or something like that. But at this point, I don't even know if that's an issue. I know they're having an issue with a lot of people not taking them and they're not feeling comfortable with it. So that's a possibility too. But I mean, I think it's more or less like people that aren't able to get over there to wherever location they're doing them, and that let that be the business. He says, I'm gonna ignore the dick rider because I'm gonna probably end up blocking them later on. But I mean, again, hey, even Jesus had haters. If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right. So my man then dropped 7 comments already. So he is swinging from the nutsack. So let him keep swinging, and we just gonna talk about important shit. They've been doing that for about a year now. They're really doing it. Yeah, yeah, that's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about. Jimmy Bennett, what's up, man? How you feeling, bro? What up, Kevin? The infamous,
What up?
the infamous Kevin out here, yo. Oh man, that's crazy. My man, Kevin. Wow. All right, Kevin. So if you want to disclose, it's up to you how much information you want to put out there. But
Um,
you can feel free to explain it about exactly what went down with that traffic stop or that stop, quote unquote.
I mean, yeah. So like, I was kind of home, bored and everything. So I was like, let me just go out, travel, listen to some music for about 30 minutes. And yeah, I was doing that. I was on my way home, and I was going like this, like straight, right? And I saw him, like he passed me, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, he's not stopping or anything. And he looked like he turned around and like he came at me. Now I wasn't speeding or anything. Like there was like two cars in front of me. So yeah, I was just traveling and he turned on the lights and I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. So yeah, I just pulled over, um, walked up to me, and he said like, "There's no tags." Now I had my traveler plates on, right? And he said there's no tags, there's no registration, no insurance, no license or anything like that. And he said, and then he asked me for an ID, right? And I told him I don't have a driver's license or anything. And I told him all I have is a passport. Now I wasn't trying to like, like be belligerent or like give him a hard time. So I just kind of showed him the passport. I showed him a picture of it. He ran it, and so before like I had a learner's permit, not a driver's license, and it wasn't like valid for driving by yourself or valid for identity. So I sent that into the DMV with an affidavit like about 2 weeks ago. Now because of COVID and everything, I'm guessing it's taken some time for that to get through and everything. So yeah. So I think he said he saw that in the system, the learner's permit. So yeah, whatever. And he said he kept accusing me of like driving without license, registration, insurance, all of that. Again, I told him I was traveling. I asked him, does he know the difference between a driver and a traveler? Now I wasn't trying to like argue too much or like cause any problems. So yeah, I gave him the passport, and he said, they're gonna tow my car. And again, the car wasn't even registered or anything. I got the car like 7 days ago.
Hold
It's
on, so
not
let me
even.
get this straight. Was this? I got so many questions. I need to catch up on exactly what's happening.
Yeah, go
All
ahead.
right, so you gave him the American National Four National Passport, basically.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to like. Yeah.
Did you have the police PDF for Massachusetts? Did you have that handy?
Did I have the?
The Foreign National Police Policy paperwork, the PDF.
Well, I do, but like I didn't have it in my car that time because I didn't think I was gonna get pulled over. Because I've been traveling for the past 7 days. No one been pulling me over. Cars are behind me. No one even pulled me over. So I'm like, maybe like I'll be good. So like I didn't really think of it much. But yeah, I do have it, but like it wasn't on my car at that time. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I
All
guess
right.
that's
So
wrong on my part, but yeah, that's a
yeah, and
valid.
this is why we say that because like if you had the permit, they probably went around because this is what they always do. They go around the passport and
Then
they
try
want to
to
attack the permit. So if you
yeah.
got something still on file with them, they'll try to go around the passport and attack that. So it's probably what ended up happening with that particular situation. Um, Now you said you had the car for 7 days. Was this a used car? Or you financing the car?
No, like I bought the car straight cash.
Okay.
Used. It's not like new car with the lease on it with the state or anything like that. So yeah, it's like used car. Yeah,
Okay. So yeah. All right. So
it's
that
yeah
means you
it
don't have
it
no.
Yeah, no registration, no nothing. I just have documents in my car just to kind of prove it was my car if they ever thought I stole it or anything.
Okay. So the next question I would ask you is, I guess you didn't have no documentation because there was also the North Carolina letter from the Department of State about the right to travel for foreign nationals. And we
Um,
talked about this multiple times on this channel.
yeah.
I
So
actually
again,
have multiple copies in different personal conveyances where it actually states that foreign nationals and secure party and those things, those different classes of people have the right to travel pretty much, and that there's be careful with trying to infringe on their right to travel. So you didn't have that either.
I
All right.
usually do, but it wasn't on my car at that time because I didn't think, I was gonna get pulled over or anything, and I wasn't out for like 30 minutes. I wasn't going like for like an hour or anything. So yeah, I guess that's my fault. But yeah,
Okay. All right. So word on the street is now I don't know how
what,
much you want to divulge. Word on the street is a letter was sent out beforehand.
a letter
Yeah, a letter was sent out to certain
to
officials beforehand.
to who? Oh, the sheriff.
Was the
I mean,
sheriff?
I sent an email to the sheriff like a couple of weeks ago, just letting them know I was gonna travel. That's about it. I don't know. That's it.
Okay. Did you say drive or travel?
Travel.
All right.
I even like had a picture of my license plate and everything. So yeah, I don't know if I should get it, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's
So
very
yeah,
interesting.
now
No,
I'm
go ahead.
just. So yeah, that's all that happened. Nothing. I wasn't trying to be like belligerent, or argue, or anything. So I just kind of. I didn't consent to anything, but like I just kind of, just kind of went with the flow.
Did you record the stop?
Yeah. So I try to call the counselor and everything, right? So every
Mhm.
time I try to call, it will stop the recording. But yeah, I do have recordings, but at the later parts of it. But yeah, it's pretty good footage. So yeah,
Okay. Well, I mean, it's up to you whether or not you want to post it completely. So,
post it. Oh yeah, I could. I could post it. Yeah, you can see it.
okay. Let me see what my man Kurt has to say. What up, Kurt? How you been, man? I've had my Z plates for 4 months now. Have yet to be stopped. Cops all around me all the time and don't bother me at all. They're not supposed to. The surprising thing is they're not even supposed to be stopping you for that. They're supposed to be only pulling people over for emergencies. So if somebody's in jeopardy of harming somebody, actually, by what their statutes say, or if somebody is causing an injured party, that's the only way they're really supposed to put the lights on because
Yeah.
those are emergency lights. Those aren't lights that just harass you for some plates. All that shit is bullshit, and it's tricks they use to just generate revenue. So yeah, there you have it. And my man Unc says, "What does your plate say on it, Kevin?"
Hold on, let me get my.
Always keep your paperwork with you, man. That the Foreign National Police Policy PDF for your state or city or whatever you have. If you read, they're all the same. Right there where it says
Now,
the definition of a U.S. citizen, it'll say also a foreign national. Basically, I'm sorry, it'll say the definition of a foreign national. It'll say anyone who's other than a U.S. citizen. So if you are anything other than a U.S. citizen, then you're a foreign national. So it depends on who you're talking to. We did this multiple times. If you're talking to police, you're a foreign national. If you're talking to some IRS agents, you're a non-resident alien. They have different terms for the same type of situation. But continue, Kev.
yeah, so I have two license plates. So the other one just says traveler on it, but this one right here, hold up,
I see. Yeah. Okay.
this for national on the traveler. I got
Uh.
the UCC codes, United States of
Okay.
America Republic. I have a Massachusetts state flag on that right there.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Okay. And that's the one. That's the one you had on right there. Was the traveler one?
the traveler one. I wish I
Okay.
had these on. These one would have been like maybe they would have backed off.
Got you. Okay.
But yeah, it's traveler. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much how it went down. And they said they were gonna tow my car, and I was
You
in.
tell him you don't consent to him towing it.
Yeah, I told him I didn't consent to anything, and just towed my car anyways. Kept accusing me of driving, so I didn't want to keep like arguing or talking. So again, it was just like pointless because I don't know. I tried it, but it was just pointless. So yeah, that's how it went down. So like I called the counselor the counselor, but no one picked up. So I called the consultant, and he picked up. So yeah, he kind of helped me out a little bit. So yeah, I mean, that's how it went down. That's about it.
All right, so basically they overstepped pretty much. So now,
Yeah, I wasn't even speeding or
yeah, they overstepped. They overstepped. They do it all the time.
yeah, they overstepped. You got in my car, you opened my trunk and all of that. I mean, it was a new car. There was nothing even in it. So yeah,
Yeah, he overstepped. He didn't even have a fucking
it
a
wasn't even
warrant to do
registered.
that. So yeah, he overstepped. So that happens. All right, so yeah, we already covered this right here. You talked about that.
Did he say he served the notice?
Z plates. That's what's up. Yeah, I don't even remember that, man. Y'all gotta refresh me on the Z plate situation.
Wait, what do you mean like a notice to the police? Like I'm traveling?
Well, what I did was I sent the notice to the chief of police, but this was after I had got harassed when I had the traveler plate on, and I gave him the passport. I didn't have my papers on me either that time, but after that, I went ahead and did. I did a few steps to make sure protections were taken, including sending the note to the chief of police. And I haven't been
So
harassed since, interestingly enough.
so yeah, I try to do something like that. I sent an email to the sheriff like a couple of weeks ago, just letting him know I was going to travel, and these are my license plates, and I even had the picture attached to the email, and I just sent it to him. So like that's all I did.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really, yeah, that's all I did.
Okay.
That was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
All right. Massachusetts state flag, that's a no-no. Is that what that is on there? A Massachusetts state flag? Let me see that.
Yeah, it's a Massachusetts state flag. That's a no-no.
Yeah, you might have fucked up there, bro.
What do you mean? Like, is it like each state? I mean, like its own thing.
I mean, yeah, but like you gotta be real careful with that, Joe, because they use a lot of tricks to pull jurisdiction on you.
Again, I didn't even have these plates on. It was my traveler one. It just said traveler on it. So like these plates weren't on the car in the front or in the back, so they didn't even see it. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So
did you get tickets? How many tickets they give you?
He didn't give me any tickets, and I didn't sign anything. He just said like there's gonna be.
Wait, so they stole your car then?
Yeah, so like he didn't. I didn't sign any tickets, anything like that. He just told me, there's gonna be a letter in the mail for court, and I'm like, okay.
How can there be a letter in the mail for court if he didn't even give you a what?
I didn't even sign anything, and I told him I wasn't gonna send into anything. So I just wanted to make that clear. So
that's wild.
So yeah, that was it.
You end up getting your property back.
Getting my property back? No, I got no. So they towed my car. I got the card for the towing company and everything. So I'm gonna go tomorrow and get it. And yeah, that's it. That's how it went down. That's about it. Again, I didn't have those plates on at that time, so
I don't think it would have mattered, yo. Honestly,
yeah.
If they was going to overstep, they were just going to overstep. And what time of the day were you traveling?
So it was like 7:30, something like that, and it wasn't dark. It was like kind of getting dark, so it wasn't like way too dark. But like towards the end of the stop, it got a little bit darker. But like when it started,
that might have been a shift change, yo. Honestly.
So yeah, it was kind of.
When he went back to his car, how long was he back there for? A minute?
Oh, he was there for like 10 minutes waiting for the tow truck and everything. Yeah, and like the guy, he looked like a rookie and everything because like when I gave him the phone to talk to, the consultant, he started like like getting nervous a little bit. But that's
they always do because they know they fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Did you ask for the lieutenant?
No, I didn't ask for anything. Like he said, it was the tow truck was right there getting my car. So I was like,
you should have asked for the lieutenant also. All right, but it's all good though. It's a learning experience, man. Like I said, bro, we out here trying to uphold our rights and shit, and they are getting trampled on here and there.
I didn't even sign it. Wait, how can I get a thing for court if I didn't sign anything?
That's what I'm saying. Like, but yo, the thing about it is now they got this special system where you don't have to sign anything. They give you a copy of it. And you have like I think 30 days to comply, or if not, you get a court date.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's how it works pretty much now. They don't because I think people started to get wise to what was happening with the tickets. They were just signing UCC ones the real way and forget about it. They were losing too much money, so they had to change the system. And they also got those automatic plate readers that work with that too. So they got a lot of new toys they like to use to steal money from you. The bad wolf is in the house. What up, Wolf? How you feeling, big man? I'm sure you watching this, man. I would love to hear your opinion on this, or if you want to even jump in, the link is in here. Drop your words. We always want to hear words of wisdom from you.
Okay, so yeah, like I try to I try to tell him I had his bond and everything, but I was like, whatever. I'll just no point. I try to tell him, but I just like whatever.
Like I said, man, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do on the back end. That way they know next time they see you traveling, keep sliding. But all right, so also be careful with how you talk to them. You don't want to be barking on them and shit.
Yeah, and like I wasn't trying to be belligerent or anything. I tried refusing ID, but I was like, I'll just show it to them.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that, man. You want them to know you're a national.
Yeah, like I didn't want them to think like I stole someone's car or anything. Like I'm an immigrant, so yeah, I just kind of gave it to them. So yeah, that's a mixing public and private with that plate. Kevin, again, these plates were not on my car.
No, we get it. We get that, yo. We get that. Oh, we get that.
Yeah.
What else, James? Oh yeah, James Levy. Yeah, my man.
So yeah,
you can't use any of their property registered trademarks. Nah. But he was saying that plate wasn't on there, but you might want to think twice about throwing that plate on there, bro. I wouldn't even put that plate on there.
Yeah, I won't put it on there. They just
him and these bar numbers, yo. Where you getting this shit from?
I mean,
you always got some bar numbers.
Again,
that's cool, though.
I tried to show him, but like I don't think he knew. It was like
he's a rookie. I told y'all when y'all
he looked like 24. He looked like 24 years old.
These young dudes don't know shit, and they think they know more than you because they have a badge. But a lot of times they don't even know as much as like people who just started. Really, that's the crazy thing about it. People who've been at this for like 2-3 months, they don't know as much as. So I mean, take that for what it's worth.
No, the car's not registered. No, it wasn't even registered.
If the cars ain't registered, they ain't in their jurisdiction.
It wasn't registered.
They can't tow your cars against due process. Fifth Amendment as a state citizen. Exactly. My man Tony Cooper, he always got something to say about how Kevin handling this business. So Tony Cooper there laughing at you. But I mean, I don't think it's laughing at you. I think it's laughing with you more so. Aquarius Jones, what it is. How you been? You need to read, brother. Put the car in the trust and then insure it on the goods. Yeah.
Okay, but like it wasn't even registered anything, so they shouldn't even have like.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, if it's under a trust, you also can take. You got a superior claim to it. First in time, first in line. So if somebody get froggy and overstep, save all your receipts. That way, when you in court, you suing them for big bucks, however much the contract states. You know what I mean?
So like, I just got the car and everything. So like, I didn't really like.
Kevin, what you doing, man?
I didn't really have time to like do anything. So yeah, I got the car like 7 days ago. Not even.
True.
Them officers were about to fuck you up, Kevin.
I know. Like the one of the guys started screaming for no reason. I was like,
yeah.
They was rookies, bro. They was all rookies, man. I'm telling you, they just got their badge. Their Glock was probably still fresh. Still had the grease in between the slides. They didn't get a fire.
So the first guy, like he was a rookie, but the other guy seemed like older. Like yeah.
Which one was yelling? The older guy?
Yeah, the older guy was yelling.
He was backing up his boy. They got to see macho in front of their people and shit.
He told me, the officer told me, he was like, yeah, he's not going to be telling us what to do. I don't know what you said to him, Kevin.
Nah, I don't believe that Kevin was over there just being humble. Nah, dude, he was over there commanding shit, bro.
Nah, like, I wasn't trying to argue or anything. Again, they try to accuse me of driving, everything like that. And every time, I would just tell them I'm traveling.
Did you explain to him that you were not operating in commerce?
Yeah, but like he wouldn't understand. Like just kept. So I just like whatever. He just wouldn't understand. Like what was the point of trying to argue and stuff like that? So yeah.
Did you show him your passport?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be like Yeah, so I just kind of showed him the passport.
Did you tell him to run the passport?
Yeah, he ran it.
Kevin,
he ran it.
Yeah, so like he said he wasn't gonna arrest me. Like the younger guy that ran my
Can't arrest
passport,
you.
he said he wasn't gonna arrest me, and so yeah, just towed my car. Again, the car wasn't registered, so I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have to pay for that either. I told the officer that you're not paying for that. Well, you can go pick that thing up tomorrow. I'll give you what you need to get it out.
They said it's 150 to get it out. Like, damn,
Nah, you ain't got to pay
shit.
for it.
Trying to pay for
That's some
school.
bullshit, yo. Like that's real. It's ill because again, these guys are revenue collectors. That's what it all comes down to. They there to
Yeah.
generate revenue for the state. They're not here to help us. And we've been bamboozled all this time. We used to watch movies and shit, serve and protect. They were never here to serve and protect us. And the Supreme Court has already ruled that in that case in Miami, where that police officer ran out during that mass shooting, and he didn't help them kids out. And them kids got murdered. And the
Mm.
Supreme Court backed them up and basically said, "Yo, police's duty is not to serve and protect the people. That's not the police duty. So what the fuck is their duty then?" Because I could have sworn when I was growing up, the serve and protect was on the side of the car, but all of a sudden that shit disappeared. Now it's
Yeah.
just say some other shit on there,
They privatized.
Yeah, exactly. So they not here to serve and protect us. They here to serve and protect the politicians, bro, and collect that money and the revenue. So they don't have no loyalty to us. So with that said, we already know from now on what it is when you're dealing with these policy enforcement.
Hey, here go the funny part, Six. Look, so I told the officer that, hey, we have our own tow truck that'll come pick up his car. Y'all don't have to come pick it up, and the tow truck will take it to his house. The officer's like, no, we can't do that.
Yeah, of course not.
Our tow truck is on the way. I'm like, fuck, all right.
Of course not.
He's not paying for it then.
Of course not. Some bullshit, man.
Right.
So yeah, there you have it. So let me see here. Wrong. You need MOS MCO title first, and you put it in the guard trust. It's a lot of different kinds of trust, man. A whole lot of trust. Kevin, there's something about your mother. Yeah. Yo, Kevin, I refuse to believe he was humble at that stop, yo. He was barking on motherfucker.
You want to know what happened?
Got your bond number, brother.
The officer told me, I was like, yo, what happened? Officer said Kevin will not get out of the car. He was like, I want to pull his ass out, but I can't.
Yeah, he can't. He couldn't pull him out. He can't pull you out because he saw what that shit said on that screen. That's why.
Yeah.
But they do everything. They do everything but arrest you. They can't arrest you.
So like he didn't tell me to get out of the car until like you started speaking with him and everything, and then he told me to get out, and I was like, okay, get out.
Yeah, because it was about to. All right. You was on the side of the road, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be careful with that, yo. So, again, man, when I get pulled up by these dudes, yo, I don't really give them a whole lot of pushback. Of course, I don't say much either anymore. I don't go back and forth with these motherfuckers no more. I say I'm a foreign national. I give them my passport, and that's it. Let the chips fall where they may. But if you just know if you overstep, I'm not the guy that's just gonna lay down and let you do that shit. You gonna have to hear about that shit later. You know what I mean? I might get your bond number from Kevin.
For real.
It's called.
Wait, Kevin, you got his bond number?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have the sheriff. The sheriff.
All right, so he says it's called being the belligerent claimant. He's testing you, or he's a rookie. Stand your ground.
Yeah.
18 United States Code 112 internationally protected person national. Dude, we literally covered that I think like three weeks ago. There's a lot of different statutes and United States codes and things like that protect nationals. But yeah, that's 100% fact. Let me see here. Become a secure party creditor, learn about subrogation. So secure party creditors go through the same shit though. Like it ain't some magical barrier that just protects you because you got, you put as many protections as you can in place. But I mean, it ain't no magic remedy to this shit, bro. We trying to stand up for our rights here. And we wouldn't think about it, yo. If our rights wasn't already getting fucked over, we wouldn't have to do this shit. So the fact that we even have to stand up for some stuff we already supposed to have tells you something wrong with the system. And we trying to fix it. You know what I mean? The first thing they're supposed to ask is what's your status. Tell me you're a foreign national. That's what I do. First thing I do, yo, is out of my mouth, passport. I used to say, yo, do you promise to uphold your I don't even do that no more because at the end of the day, if they're going to overstep, they ain't going to answer that question.
I told him that because he was yelling at Kevin and stuff. He was like, he's not going to tell us what to do. I'm like, hey, man, listen, That's my client. You just remember you have an oath to uphold. And just as you want my client to be respectful to you, you need to be respectful to him. He was like, I understand that. I'm doing it. I'm trying to calm down. But, he's just not going to be telling us what to do. Step aside.
What?
Yeah.
Again, I wasn't shouting or anything like that. He started shouting first, and I was like, okay.
A lot of them dudes be on roids too, yo. Believe it or not.
Yeah, that dude was definitely on the ego trip.
Man, he probably was on roids too, man. But yeah, you couple that with some juiced up steroid heads, man. You got a bad situation on your hands. That's why it's always best to try to control the situation with words. Don't try to force motherfuckers to do shit. Don't try to oh, my man, right? I ain't see him in there. What up, But yeah, don't try to force the situation. You ain't gonna do shit. Nah, bro. You need to really just be very careful how you maneuver, man, because these situations, we've seen it happen time and time again. These situations can go left real quick. Specific choice of words, and as you start to do more of this, you'll start to get more the hang of it and stuff like that. But man, it's not easy. You got the enemy right there in your face. They're acting like an enemy anyway, right there in your face. And they're threatening you and stuff like that. And you're trying to keep a cool mind, meanwhile, pull out the information while possible. And I mean, you just need to make sure you keep your head cool, man. Remember, what is it? Damn, I always forget the damn. I gotta remember the damn thing. But it's the Constitution. I think it's the 4th section, 2 subsection 1. That's the state citizen thing. So yeah, you need to get on that. Try to remember stuff like that, and then know where you at. All right, so I'm not getting out of the car either. Everybody says that until you got 3 steroids looking motherfuckers standing outside your door. You know what I mean? But I mean, hey, it is what it is. There are a lot, but God trusts us for the purpose of claiming yourself as a living soul, which ties in the canon law. I think that's common law, which is the highest form of law. Secured party is for your straw man, not man. Well, secured party separates the straw man from the man, really. It's basically on paper distinguishing the difference. So I understand what you're saying, but I understand the other side too. So yeah, it's not wrong, but just throwing it out there. REM Capital Management just got arrested as a trustee. What? Anybody know what that means? No?
Nah, I think REM Capital is what is that? Management?
I have no idea. Maybe he'll break it down, yo. Come back and break that down, bro. William Blackstone, English Law. Read that book. It explains everything. Okay. It is your job to know the law to become one of the majority. Read, brother. Exactly. That is 100% facts. 18 USC. 1951. Threats, harassment, and intimidation. You know what? Taking a note of that. I think we might have went over that before, but still, it's good to go back over it.
Sue him under Chapter 7.
You probably need to go to an international court for that, though, man.
Chapter 7?
USC 1951 for real to sue him. Because if you're a national and such, and they're trying to overstep, and boom, you got it. You are still considered a minor in court. Do your research on court procedures. Is he though?
No. Well,
18.
Depends on how you act. You're decorum.
Yeah.
You can see the court is just a stage where you're supposed to act. You can act as a judge if you wanted to. You can act as a lawyer if you wanted to. Mm-hmm. You're acting. So you pick the character that you want to play. It's really just a big ass play.
A big ass play.
I go in as a negotiator. What y'all trying to do?
Right. Okay.
Y'all offering.
All right. My man Steven, what up with you? Welcome. Silence is key because the definition of authority is permission. Yep. Agree again. When they get loud, etc., they're trying to get you off your square, claim you're a belligerent combatant so they can claim they felt danger and get jurisdiction, trading with the enemy at.
Yeah.
That's gold right there, yo. Yeah, that's why I say, bro, the less words you say, if they start yelling, they just look stupid. Like you say, I'm a foreign national. Where's your registration? I'm a foreign national.
He started yelling.
That's what I did. I'm a foreign national.
Just like that.
It takes more. Remember, yo, when you're doing that, yo, it takes more energy for him to think of the next question to ask you than it takes you to just repeat you're a foreign national. So you will always be a step ahead of him if you do that.
I try to talk, but every time he would just
he was. They was like bulldogging Kevin though. Kevin was chill, you know.
I wasn't
Also, because
even.
you're young too. It's gonna be harder for you because you're young too. Yo. They ain't trying to hear that, yo. It's like an ego thing, yo. Where older dudes in their 20s, they ain't trying to hear nothing from no 18-year-olds, bro. They don't want to hear that, bro. Hey, you man, shut up. It still smells similar like on your breath, boy. But yeah, that's how they be, man. No, it's canon law I'm talking about. You know your jurisdictions. All right, I need to look into canon law then.
Yeah, he's
Canon
talking
law.
about canon codes. That's
Okay.
what he's talking about.
All right, yeah, I need to look into that, Jimmy. Good looking out on that, man. I'm looking at that. He's got a video of the encounter. He said he does, but I mean, I'm not sure if he's willing to post it or not.
I've got it. Like the end part. Like it's not really. I mean, I guess I could post it.
All right, no problem. Minority or persons who think they're on the same level as infants. Yeah. The Law of Nations book by Emer De Vettel is a great read. So many goddamn
Yeah, it
books.
is. That is a good ass book.
All right. The Law of Nations.
Mm-hmm.
John Miller be having some good stuff.
Yeah. He be posting some good stuff though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's the backup number to call? Yeah, so that's being worked on right now because you know, that's still being worked on really. So bear with us at this time with that. Having trust in the state books, contract law, trust law, many books to read. Yeah.
Yeah.
Books are where it's at, yo. With this kind of stuff, man, books are gonna be where it's at. But at the end of the day, again, no matter how much knowledge you got, if they trying to bulldog you, you just got to know how to conduct yourself.
Yeah.
So how to conduct yourself is going to be the first step. Keeping a cool head when in front of like heavy opposition. That's the first. I would say one of the most important things of how to conduct. Not even commerce, but like even in the art of war, Sun Tzu. You got to think clear. You got to keep calm and leave your emotions out of it to be able to think clear, to predict, to anticipate the enemy's next move, and to make your next move most effective. That's the art of war, Sun Tzu. So you need to be able to do that. So there you have it. Law is simple, based on principles and standard, not man's word. All right. So anything else y'all want to add on to that before we move on? Because I got like 18 minutes. I want to drop something else real quick.
No, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Well, if we done with that, hold on, my man. Hold up. What's that? He dropping some more now. Hold up. What is law? Comes from Genesis 1:26-28. King James Version defined as two words: juris, right law, diction, words. Words you use to determine the jurisdiction which you stand under, which you stand. Okay, yeah, I've heard that before. The backup is to hit the American consulate email. Okay. A private civilian is non-belligerent, also a peaceful inhabitant. All right, so I wanted to play this because I'm not sure how many of you heard this, but there's no way we're getting off this live without discussing this because this is crazy. Let me take my headphones off for this nonsense. Hold on one sec. All right. Let me play this real quick. Y'all may or may not have seen this, but these guys have hit a whole new low. So I'm gonna share the screen with y'all real quick. Please tell me you have seen this. And shout out to my man Super Sly 75. If you can go subscribe to his channel. But yo, check this out, man.
Nice chat, got your bio reading right chat, precise chat, but before you find a date chat, you gotta wait chat, gotta go back to date chat, get it straight chat. Girl, you look good, want you facts that thing, girl. You's a handsome young brother, want you facts that thing, girl. They know real life, you need the facts that thing, girl. Feeling freaky all night, you need the facts that thing, girl. Girl, you look good, want you facts that thing, girl. You's a handsome young brother, want you facts that thing, girl. They know real life, you need the facts that thing, girl. Feeling freaky all night, you need the facts that thing, girl. I know you can't stand it, no holding hands, chick. But when we get the shot, we gon' be romancing. Girl, you can be the queen after quarantine. We could meet up at the spot and we could do the thing. Internet, date chat, I'm your mate chat. Download the app, shawty, you ain't gotta wait chat. I love it when you hold me, eggplant emoji. You could be the young hot thing, I'll be the OG.
Terrible. So they got these older rappers pretty much that don't really have much going on to support this whole vaccination movement. And this is how desperate. And people keep saying here, majority of people got vaccinated. There's only a small percentage of people that don't have the vaccine. Meanwhile, they're doing shit like this. It comes off as wild desperate to me. So at this point, it's like, all right, what's actually really happening here? You feel me?
I turned 30 last week, got on the internet, and I realized that I'm a 75-year-old man. I'm an old head right now, bro. I can't get with the new generation. I don't understand what's going on. In my days, we ain't never had no vaccinations. I think you're supposed to vaccinate dogs and animals.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's terrible. Oh, I know you got something to say about that, bro.
Even my damn dog ain't vaccinated.
Oh,
it's crazy, man. Oh, and the world done gone crazy, bro. The world done got look at my man right here. Horrified face, selling out and agenda pushing. Absolutely, bro. And it's been going on forever. Like the agenda pushing is ridiculous, man. It's crazy. Traitors, absolutely. I think I'll be honest with you, bro. All these entertainers are on a leash, man. They all got publicists and they all got dudes that's in charge of their image consultants and stuff like that. And all of those dudes, if they in the mainstream, bro, they all plugged into the same source. And you don't get to have an original opinion about stuff like that. I even think the LeBron thing about him saying he wanted to withdraw or keep his opinion about the vaccine. Man, you ain't gonna sit up there and tell me that dude ain't had to get that vaccine, bro. I don't believe that at all. Yeah, that's the facts. But yeah, that the whole agenda, man, is crazy because they heavily pushing it on people, man. It's like every time you turn on the TV, you can't even listen to the radio. Of course, I don't really listen to radio like that. But I'll cut let's say I'm switching over from one station to the next in terms of like my Bluetooth or something like that, and I happen to go past the radio, I immediately hear something about testing and vaccines. I'm like, this is some bullshit. Flat out.
You know what people should do? Well, no, I shouldn't suggest that.
Yo, be careful with that, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mess around, not be able to find my channel no more.
Look, yeah. I'm vaccinated on paper. Put it like that.
Yeah. I mean, they only really got control of the really the straw man though, right? You feel me?
I'm vaccinated on paper. You know? I mean, it's protected by OSHA. Nobody can go look it up.
Nice.
Can't verify it, but
it's always ways to do things.
Yeah.
Always ways to do things.
Yeah.
All right, my man says if you were born in the 90s to get into public schools, you had to get 30 plus vaccines. That's crazy. I know people that were born in the 90s that did not get no 30 plus vaccines, so I don't know how true that is.
I didn't.
3 of my kids included. All of them, matter of fact. Yep, none of them.
None of them. Yeah, I don't think that's true, bro. Maybe like I don't know. Maybe he live in China or something. I don't know. But that's Gestapo shit right there, bro. Like as soon as you come out the womb, they got a bow and arrow. They just flinging them at you, yo. It's called soft, death, slow and steady. Unfortunately. Yeah. Brainwashed and Washington programming. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, yo. So we got 20 people in here, yo. I need everybody to right-hand jab the like button for me real quick, man. Now, everybody should be liking this bad boy. I ain't going to ask y'all to donate to the Cash App if y'all ain't going to even hit the damn like button. Drop me 50 cents on the Cash App, maybe $1 on the Cash App, whatever. Don't matter. But, yeah, definitely hit the like button. Do that. Please do that. That's going to help the algorithm so we can get the message out, we can build the movement, and we can continue trying to push forward to do what's right. Because at this current time, we are in the right. We have the moral high ground. And that's another thing from Sun Tzu's Art of War. The moral high ground is very important. You got the moral high ground, you have the advantage. Because you know you're right. And therefore, the conviction is there in order to keep pushing. So with that said, we headed the right way. I heard that vac modifies your genes and allows them to claim the new genes. Yo, that's the thing. I was telling people like, yo, with this whole entire situation, that you're putting something artificial in your body. The whole entire thing they've harped over is getting jurisdiction over your body. Try to yank you in the court so hard. If you take a goddamn vaccine, you are literally their property. You are the strawman. From that moment, when you write your name, you might as well write it in all caps for real.
They have perfected their collateral with that.
Exactly.
That's what they did.
100%.
You got that vaccine, yes. Don't think about traveling when you got the vaccine. No, you
I never taking that shit again.
Yeah, there you have it, man. I heard that too. Yeah. California. See, and that's another thing, bro. Nobody. First off, nobody should even be in California. I don't even know why people still live there. Like, yo, unless you're making big cheese off property in California and you living off the land, or all that stuff you renting out or whatever like that. California is crazy.
You can't even swim in the water over there.
Can't do it, man. I ain't with it. I can't do it. I ain't got it in me.
Come on down to Florida.
I was, my man. Listen, bro. If you go to Florida, please be very careful where you go. And I don't know if y'all saw my last video. I got 10 minutes left. I'll make this real short and sweet, bro. If you go to Florida, please be very careful where you go at. Me and my mans went down there, yo, and he went down there. He got a spot at Amazon for real, so he ended up getting like a head manager spot, big cheese or whatever. So they tell dude, yeah, you can have a spot down in Tampa, whatever, for your promotion. You head down there, move it, and we'll give you a moving bonus and all that stuff. So dude goes, he flies down the second week after they told him about the news of him getting the promotion. He flies down that bad boy and sees the apartment. Apartment was cool. He was like, yeah, when I went down to look at it, it was nice. We take this ride down that bad boy, man. I think that was a 15-hour, like, just drive travel, whatever. We had the U-Haul. I was traveling. He was driving, whatever. So boom, we get down that bad boy, and we go to the rental office to get the keys and everything like that. So it's this lady and this dude. It's me and my mans. So we headed into the spot, go in. That spot is huge. I mean, it's a like 1960 spot, so respectively, it's older. Ball floors, no carpet, but it's a decent size, a 3-bedroom. So we go in the joint, looking around and everything like that. So it's the way it's a giant living room. First, you go in the door, it's a giant living room right there, closet right across, and then if you go around the kitchen, around the corner, it's a kitchen. Right there to the left, it's a long hallway, 2 bathrooms to the left. It's a bedroom to the right side of the hallway. In the back, there's a bedroom, and in the back right corner, there's a bedroom. So they go straight to the master bedroom, whatever like that. I guess that's the standard, and work their way back. So I'm looking around on myself because, like, I ain't for the distractions and shit. I want to look around without them talking to me so I can see everything. Yo, I walk in the bathroom, bro. The bathroom on the left side, and I turn the light on. It's 2 dead fucking roaches on their backs, and it's a live roach looking at me with antlers going like this. I'm like this, yo. I turn the light out.
That's Florida.
That's Florida.
I go down to the bedroom on the right side. Boom, another roach from dead on the floor. Leave out of there. Go in the kitchen, look in there. Open the refrigerator. Boom. 2 dead roaches in the refrigerator, bro. I was like, yo, what the? He went back and forth with this dude for about like 5 minutes because I had left and shit. I got a hotel. I was like, fuck this. So he was like, yo, he called me up like, yo, they're not trying to do this and that. And the third, I'm like, yo, you got 72 hours to get out of that contract. It's only been 24 hours, so you good. You need to make sure you get that shit in writing. This is why I be telling people you got to know your rights even as a consumer, because if you sign a contract, you got 72 hours for that contract to basically not be etched in stone. So if anything happens within that time period that doesn't follow the contract or what have you, you got a right to jump out of that joint. So he ended up doing it. He ended up getting something in writing, basically stating that he rescinds the contract because such and such and the third. He's handling that now, but they telling me he can't get his money back in 30 days. It was a mess, bro. Florida's a very interesting place. We got profiled while I was down that bitch too, because we had to pull up at the damn mall, and we had the U-Haul truck. So we was already having a rough weekend. So we get out the U-Haul. As soon as I get out, this dude, as soon as my foot touches the ground, I didn't even see this dude. He pulls up in his little security truck like, hey, what are y'all doing? I'm like, I just looked at him like, what? What are you saying to me right now? He's like, yeah, what are y'all doing? I see y'all got the U-Haul truck. I said, is it against the law to park a U-Haul truck in the parking lot? He said, no. I said, is it against the rules? No. I said, peace. So I just step off and shit. So I go to get something to eat, and he go to get some clothes because all his shit was in the storage. It was crazy, but all his shit was in the truck. He couldn't get to it. So I go to get something to eat. He going to get some clothes, and the damn security guards follow me around the mall and shit. I'm like, okay, this is about to be the most boring tale y'all ever seen because you about to literally watch me purchase some fucking food, sit down and eat it. Y'all gonna be bored as shit. Ain't nothing interesting going on here. Crazy. But yeah, Florida's a great place. Then we almost got killed by the damn Uber driver. Motherfucker came to pick us up and he was drunk.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, that's Florida. Yeah, definitely Florida, bro.
I was like, what? Yo, and it was raining, yo. I'm like, oh, what is happening right now, yo? Bruh. Like literally, people would literally call Lyfts to not get in car accidents from drunk driving. And this son of a bitch picked up sober people drunk and almost killed all three of them. I was like, oh, what the hell? Crazy.
I used to call the police on myself.
Holy shit.
Yeah, from the club or something. Like back in my college days, I was fucked up. Like, hey, police, take me home.
Yeah, I never thought of that, yo. That's crazy. But yo, man, that's some wild. Florida, great place, man. We just got out just in time for the hurricane, but great place, dude. It was beautiful, man. Got to spend time on the beach, drinking pina coladas, man. It was dope. Very dope, man. But just if you're gonna go down there, yo, consult my man right there, yo, so he can let you know where to and where not to go. Because we was definitely we almost got swindled out that bad boy.
Oh yeah. You gotta come to the West Coast next time, bro.
The funny thing is, I usually am on the West. That's Tampa, right? Tampa's the West Coast. Yeah, I usually be in Tampa. That when I was going down there, or when I was younger, I was going down Tampa all the time. So that's where I was at. If I went to Florida, I'd be in Tampa. But this time I went to the East the first time, and sheesh, I'm sure it was raw. But yeah, man,
sir.
That's what it is, yo. So let me see if we got any last questions here. We got a whole bunch of shit. Hold on, I'm gonna have to skim these down. Find your document real soon. Do that. Support my man Bad Wolf, yo. Go subscribe to his channel. Jump on his website, grab any of the PDFs you need. That man's a genius, and reach out to him. Patronize my big man right there. He helped me out with my channel, so go help him out with his. I'm traveling on a DOT number 49 CFR 1351 non-commercial carrier. Been 3 months. 5 cops follow so far. Interesting.
I've seen that before.
All right, write that down.
You might as well just register it as a recreational vehicle, like a mobile home. Declare it as one.
What, your car? I mean, yeah, I guess you could do that if you was living out of it, huh? Never thought about that shit. All right, I'm looking at that. My man said Florida. Hey, I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you. They get as soon as we were born by cutting the placenta, disabling us for our true potential.
God damn.
California's California. Don't stop for overpriced lives. 24 mil for a house is laughable. I can build the same one like cheap in another state. Yep. Z plays. Yeah, you gotta get me on them Z plays, Kirk Chris. I heard about them twice. I need to know about that. 72 hours banking laws. Yep, that's exactly what comes from banking laws. Somebody said Florida will be the next New York. I highly doubt that. Fuck no. No way. Nah.
She live out here?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You know who that is.
Oh. Okay.
72-hour right of rescission is true. One's claiming sanctuary under regulations there. The true lending act. Okay. This means it refers to a legal contract. First, you have to correct your status, and then I can mail you the address. Yo, send me that address, Kirk Chris. You got my address is in the description section. Send me that, yo. I may look into that because that's interesting. Oh, sorry about that, woman. My bad. Yeah, okay. I guess Aquarius would make sense. All right, so I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. We had a good conversation. Please conduct yourself very carefully. Don't be screaming on people about ball numbers don't be resistant and stuff like that. I mean, just be real easy with it. Learn, deal with them real chill, and don't be on my page trolling because I'm probably going to just ignore the hell out of you because I think you look stupid. But it's all good. If you troll, I get the views, so it works for me. Matter of fact, go ahead, do whatever you want. I don't care. It is a foreign national, born national, A6. I'll pass it over to Unc.
I'm good. You know what? I don't want to let that slip by. The brother Steven just said something about the umbilical cord. That's something that a lot of people don't know about. If you know anybody who's pregnant, make sure that they tell the doctors do not cut that umbilical cord as soon as that baby is born. There's a lot of good stuff inside the placenta that's supposed to travel from that cord into the baby. Babies that need no damn vaccinations. They stop that shit so they can go and slide them vaccinations up in that kid and make them sick. That stuff in the placenta, that's all they need. So tell them to look that up. You know somebody who's pregnant, tell them to look that up, and they'll see why I say don't let them cut that placenta, and they can read up on why they started doing that in the first place. You'll be shocked.
Placenta, all right. I'm looking at that. All right.
That's it.
And I'm moving on to the consultant now.
Nah, I'm good, man.
And my man, the infamous Kevin.
Okay.
Infamous Kevin.
Yeah.
Shaking his head.
I'm just trying to get my car back. Like, I'm not trying to pay for that. 150. Like, I'm not trying to pay for that. I'm trying to get my car back.
Kevin act like y'all cool and calm and innocent, right? He don't know why people be yelling and wanting to scream. Kevin, I seen your damn paperwork, bro. I be up in here cussing you out. About, I don't know if y'all ever know about that old cartoon, Mr. Magoo. He the one who had all the accidents behind him. He don't know why the hell everybody crashing. That's Kevin right there. That's Kevin.
I was just traveling.
We're gonna get you right.
Wait, consultant. So like, am I gonna have to pay for it? Like, to pay to get that car?
We'll probably have to discuss that privately, yo, because I'm about to zone out of here, baby.
Because like I'm trying to get it tomorrow. So,
I'll text you.
All right. I mean, if I have to pay for it, then I mean, whatever.
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
That was weird. All right, I'm out of here, man. Y'all take it easy. I'll holler at y'all later on in the week. Peace out.
All right.
All right. Peace.